people on the product. And I think for us, we've had some really good retailers. We were just talking about one today that came on with us, Al's Nest Barbecue. He's awesome, but he sold a lot of product, but he's passionate about it. Yep. He talks about it. He educates his people, his staff, everybody on it.
You know, once you've done all your homework and you get all the pieces put together, one thing's perfectly clear. The Pit Barrel Cooker is the cooker that you should be using to make the best barbecue that you can. It's affordable, easy to use, exceptional quality. The Pit Barrel Cooker, it just works. Get your Pit Barrel Cooker at Al's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ottawa, Tennessee. All right, welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Must be the catch-up show night. I'm Steve. That guy over there in the, what color shirt is that?
What's it look like?
It's turquoise?
Yeah, kind of
turquoise. I like that color. You look good in that color, man. Pete Brown, my right-hand man. The area's newest scratch golfer.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we got it.
I'm scratching the ground a lot, believe me.
We got a great show coming up. We've got one of our favorites, Jason Penley, will be with us in just a few moments. You know, Pete, I wanted to keep it busy this winter, and we have done a pretty good job of doing that.
I think so.
You know,
it's been fun.
Yeah, we had a great January, especially after Christmas and the holidays. We sold a lot of product, and that was great. We had a great chili contest turnout, and we had a fantastic time when you were down at Sweetens Cove Saturday. Mike Williams and Billy Holland came to the store, and we had kind of a little demo cook, and you know, I couldn't believe how many customers came by. It was fantastic, and we did some wings. I want to play this one. Just as one part of this this wing video we did, because I want everybody to see these wings that from the kit from Hey Grill Hey, her chicken wing kit, very unique product.
People deep frying pans like that.
I've seen that too.
Yep. Looks dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I recommend it, but
this is going to be
yeah,
epic.
these are cooking good.
Yeah.
This is going to be epic.
See, we're frying them up.
Get some of my secret ingredient.
We've already grilled them. Now Billy's frying them. He's checking there to make sure they're temping good. Make sure they're not
172. Look at that.
You're getting close.
Look at that
serving
guy.
me
Look at that guy.
serving me in the undercooked chicken. Look at those wings, Pete.
They look good.
Look at the color.
I love
look
the
at
color
look
of
at the shine. I have never cooked wings
Secret ingredient: smoked salt,
that color.
lanes,
You still have
Lane's
it.
original,
Way to
smoked
finish it.
salt.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
we-
right. And Michael makes them in the
Should I,
pan.
do,
Brian
should I
makes
have the honors?
You look like
Please.
you're ready over
Yep.
there. That looks like you
Flat or
come from any
drummy guy?
restaurant.
Flat or drummy guy?
Flat.
I'm a flat guy.
John, you don't care, do you?
John don't eat anything.
I'm a flat guy.
He's our new Mikey.
Now look at this.
The Susie Bullock.
Look at that thing.
That's nice.
It's got that flavor stripe on it. The glaze. It's not a sauce. It's a glaze that she puts on it. Oh gosh, it tasted good. and the sweet barbecue rub that she puts in the pack. Just all the flavors, you know what I'm saying, complemented. You know, they're made to complement each other. And
Wing from her kid. Look at the color.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done a wing that's that pretty.
That can come from
Look
any
at that
restaurant
glaze.
right there.
you don't want to watch me eat. But thank
Hey,
you, Michael.
Have you got Jason pulled in there yet or not?
No, he's coming up in just a second. I want to thank Michael and Billy for helping out. We really appreciate that. I'll let Jason come on. Jason, I'm gonna let you come on because we got a bunch of people watching. And that's because half your family's watching. I'm sure that gives me about 50% more viewers. Jason Pendley, everybody. Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing great, gentlemen. How are y'all?
Doing great, Jason.
We're going to go over. Jason's built a new grilling facility at his house. We're going to go over that in just a few seconds. First thing I want to do is talk about the rib contest coming up March the 29th, fellas. We're just kind of announcing it today. We're going to have spaces for 12 cooks, 12 teams. It's going to be an unusual contest in the fact that we'll be cooking the ribs over charcoal, on a grill. You'll bring your grill and your charcoal, and I will be giving out one rack of baby back ribs. So you get one rack of ribs.
But you can cook your own with them and turn
No,
in
no,
what you
no.
want or what?
No, one
Okay.
rack.
Okay.
That's all you get.
That's what I want to make sure.
So if you mess it up, you've messed it up. So this is going to be one of those contests where you're going to have to really pay attention. And we're going to start at 10 o'clock. You're going to have 90 minutes to get this rib done. And now we're going to cook it over grill and charcoal. Now you can cook it any way you want. Offset it. Yeah, put the heat on one side of the zone and put it on the cool side, or you can wrap it, do whatever you want. But it's got to be done over charcoal. And you're going to get one rack to do it. We have already got entry fees $50. And let's see, we've got right here, we got Billy Holland has already signed up. Jason Clark. Jason came by Saturday and visited us, Pete.
Good.
Asked about you. And it was really good to see Jason out.
It is.
He's already signed in. Of course, this guy signed in. He was the first one.
I can't imagine.
Michael Williams, David Roberts, who also came by Saturday to see us. Always good to see David. He signed up. Here's the new thing. The new poster. Think you make a good rib, then put it to the test. March the 29th, Alsness Barbecue, the 2025 Rib Championship. 12 competitors, one rib each, 90 minutes, cooked over charcoal. And I've got a picture up there. You can see that picture. That's what it looks like. So, except there'll be one and not two.
And it can be done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it can be done.
And you sent that out, by the way. I saw that you sent that out, the video.
Oh, yeah. Well, Malcolm, I put a Malcolm Reed. I tried to find ours, but I didn't do enough.
Yeah.
We only did the taste test.
Okay.
But we did that one time.
I was going to say we
And
did.
was that not the best rib you ever?
Fantastic.
I swear.
It was actually raining outside when we had the PK we were working on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that rib, have you ever done one like that, Jason?
I have not, but go ahead and put my name down on that list too.
Okay, Jason. Now I got a huge announcement to make. We got a competitor coming in from Nashville. This is Matt Osman of Blinky's Offset Barbecue. Matt has got a food truck in Nashville. He is a barbecue competitor, and he has competed at the American Royal. He is, I don't know if I want to say big time, but he's big time, and he will be a force to be reckoned with. He's going to drive down from Nashville. He's going to participate in it. Matt's a unique fella, and Michael Williams. I know you're listening. You'll get a kick out of this. Matt works with the Good Charcoal Company. Of course, Michael is an ambassador for the Good Charcoal. So Matt will be bringing that down, bringing some good charcoal with him, I'm sure. And Matt is also a kind of a roving ambassador for Heath Raw's Barbecue. So Steve Davidson will be I'm sure, up in his grill, trying to pump him from information
Yeah.
and products and stuff. So, Matt, we got a bunch of fans of the Good Charcoal, and we got a bunch of fans down here of Heath Ryle. So we appreciate you coming down from Nashville to participate, Matt. Offset barbecue.
Well, that leaves only 6 spots left, by the way, after what you just said.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Jason.
Yeah.
Yep, 6 places left. $50 to enter. Prizes are first place 500, second place 300, third place 200, fourth place 150, and fifth place is 100. So I'm paying 5 places. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. So we're gonna make it worth your while to come out, and it'll be a fun day. I promise you. That's March the 29th.
So to make that even better, 5 of the 12 people that enter will get their money back plus.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, just that's pretty good odds.
Yeah. Well,
Very
you
good,
want to
very
make it. You want to make it interesting. You want
Yeah.
to make it have enough winners.
Yeah, that's.
And
I mean,
that's what we're trying to do. And the whole reason we're doing this is to keep the interest in the store going through the slow months. And I think the chili contest did that. I think what we did Saturday did that, Pete and Jason. You know, try to have something going on the weekends and get people to motivate them to cook during the wintertime.
Yeah.
And of course, Super Bowl Sunday was this past weekend. So Saturday we were real busy, people coming in, you know, looking for tips. And the tri-tip, the questions on the tri-tip were incredible. Publix ought to give you and me, Pete, a shout out at least, because I know we
they
saw.
should have give us one like 3, 4 years, 3, 2, 1, all these years ago.
But well, we like Publix. Those guys,
We do.
Mark and Dean and Mike.
Yeah, the meat folks.
Yeah,
in
they're
back are
great. They're great
fantastic.
guys. Always treat us well, and they're really trying to get more products. They've got pork bellies in there now. If you want to ever want to try a pork belly, you know, trying to do a pork belly, the hardest part was trying to find one.
Did you find did they have whole briskets?
I didn't go look,
Okay.
but I saw a picture of one today.
I never.
$3.99 a pound.
Well, I went through there and I didn't see them the day it was supposed to start, and so I wondered if they ever got them put out.
Well, it should be going on till Wednesday, so
Yeah.
I'll try to. I got to pick up a gallon of milk tomorrow on the way home, so I'll go back there and I'll go back there and say hi to the guys. All right, so we got that taken care of. All right, Jason, we are going to this thing that you have built, and first, before we start showing the pictures, Jason, if you would share what the inspiration was for this, because this is something that most men want in their backyard, and we just don't have the space or the time or the money to put it together.
Well, I mean, you know, I have a lot of different cooking devices. I'm down a few right now. I was up to 15 just a short time ago, and I mean, I've got 6 acres, so I've got plenty of yard. But I'm particular about some of my stuff, and I don't like my smokers and grills or none of that stuff to get wet. So I try to keep them all under cover. I've got a I've posted pictures in the Owl's Nest group before. I've got a 38-foot long covered porch on the back of my house that has a basement below, and that's been my little cooking area for a long time. But I felt like I'm constantly shuffling stuff. I've got a pellet cooker and a griddle and stuff up on the deck. I've got a couple of Joes, you know, under the deck, but I'm moving stuff in and out, and I'm just shuffling around everywhere. And I wasn't willing to get rid of any of my smokers or grills. So the only other option was to build it somewhere for me to keep them.
There you
And
go.
I've wanted a cook area. I started out calling it an outdoor kitchen. It doesn't really have the kitchen look to me. I do have plumbing. I've got a sink and stuff in there, but I don't know. I've been calling it a cook shack, and it seems to be fitting. That's Red's Cook Shack.
Well, see, that's what you need is a little sign that put up out there that says Red's Cook Shack. Grilling with Red.
Yes, sir. I'm currently working on it, buddy.
There you go.
Well, there's I don't think you'll be able to. there's a product out there called Cook Shack. I know.
Yeah, I
There's
just want like a metal, like a laser cut sign, that I can hang up there on the front of the shack.
Well, Jason, it's incredible, and I can't wait for you to throw me a birthday party out there this year,
Buddy. I would love to have a Owl's Nest throwdown. I got plenty of parking. Like I said, I've got 6 acres here, so parking and none of that's an issue. I've got room for everybody.
Hey, I could see the Owl's Nest Barbecue Invitational Barbecue Contest in Rock Spring, Georgia.
Come on, bring it on.
We'll tear that thing all up. All right, here we go, Jason. Let me
That's the back porch he was talking about.
Yeah, that's part of it there. Yep.
And that is, I thought I had a picture.
You do.
Dadgummit. No, I thought I had a picture of just the yard.
Yeah, I think I posted a picture.
You did.
The yard.
You did.
Well,
but there were so many pictures. I just had a hard time. This thing only holds me time. But that's after you graded it?
Yes. Yep. That's when I first put the pad in.
Mm-hmm.
And let me.
Did you have to hit that with a transit or?
Oh, yes, sir. Yep.
You did?
Yeah. And to be honest with you, like, it's kind of been a thought in my mind for a long time. And I really started it on a whim. Some of my kinfolks, some of my wife's family was remodeling a house right up in front of me. And I kind of had a process that I wanted to stick to. I mean, I built houses for almost 10 years. I was in construction, so I wanted it done how I wanted it done. So I was kind of struggling to find somebody that would come in and do my dirt work, let me get my post and stuff set. Then we're going to come back and pour the pad around the post. Because I told everybody, I was like, I won't put my pad in. Then I want you to come back in about a month when I'm ready to pour the pad, and we'll go from there. Well, nobody wants to do that. So anyway, they were remodeling the house up in front of me, and they were putting in their driveway, redoing the driveway, and we pulled in our driveway one afternoon, and there was a track bobcat up there, a little track skid steer, and I said, and I've run equipment and stuff. Yeah, there it is on the job sites and stuff. And I walked up there, and I said, this was on a Wednesday afternoon. I think November 15th, 17th. I started it middle towards the end of November. And I said, how long is that thing going to be here? He said, it'll be here till Monday. I said, I need it for about 2 hours. And he said, Friday evening, it's yours. I said, that's all I needed to know. And I walked back. No, sir. I said, you got a transit? Because I don't have a transit anymore. He said, yeah, I do. I said, I need it too. He said, no problem. So I walked back down the driveway, and I told Jill, I said, well, that outdoor kitchen, that outdoor cook area that I've been wanting for a long time? Yep. She says, I said, we're starting it Friday.
Good sport. Surprise. There you are doing the dirt work. And then after the dirt work, how long did that take, Jason? A couple hours?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, I said about 2 hours. It ended up taking us about 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes or so. We had the pad in. And
they're finished, what do you call that? I guess the site. You got it all squared off, got it lined off.
Yeah, I'm old school. I learned to put foundations and stuff in, putting up batter boards. And so I wanted to get everything straight and square. I wanted my posts to be square with each other. And that's, of course, everybody now's doing laser work when they're putting in foundations, but I don't have that luxury. So I did old school batter boards and strings, and they don't lie.
No, it looks like they work. You got that. You got that in, and then you've been working on it, and there's what I call lumber in the air right there.
Yep.
You got your joist, your ceiling joist are in.
How much fall is it in that?
It's not as much as I wanted. As you can see on that left-hand side of that picture, I had to work with the height of my current deck. I couldn't go up any higher because it would have been up in the handrail on the existing deck. Yeah. And I didn't want to drop it down too low on the other side because I knew I was going to build a half wall back there. And, the lower I dropped it, the squattier my window area got. So it ended up, it's right at a 1.5 pitch.
Okay. All right. And there it is a little further along.
Yep.
How long did you leave those supports up, hold them in that concrete?
They were up for a few days. Cause I travel with my job. So it was kind of,
Yeah.
when I would come in from out of town, I mean, I actually done a good bit of it, in the afternoons, and when it got dark, I was working by floodlights that I have on the corner of the house there, but they were up for a good while. And as you can see, like the way I've always done, like pole barns and carports and that type of thing. So if you'll look at the bottom of the post, they are actually dug in the ground.
Yeah.
They are 20 inches in the ground, and then there is sackcrete poured in there on top of that, and then that sets up. Then I come back and form my concrete pad and pour the pad over the top of all that. So it's a very, very sturdy structure.
They're not going anywhere, are they?
They have to break off at the ground or shear, part of the way up. They're not going to get pulled out of the ground.
And then a bit further along, looks like you've got the everything painted.
Yep.
And you're putting up the rails. I see you've got that pad you're talking about's poured.
Yep.
And how tall is that rail? 4 foot, 36 inches?
The front wall right there, after I put the bar tops on, it'll be 42 inches, standard bar top height.
And there it is before. That's the one I was looking for. But the before picture.
Yep.
Got the wire in there. Is that gravel in there, Jason?
No, that's plastic I put down as a moisture barrier and wire.
Okay, so no, just the plastic over the dirt.
Yeah, I didn't put any gravel underneath this one because, as you can see, I've pretty much got chert dirt where I live. I don't have good topsoil, so it packs very good and no more weight than I was going to have on this pad. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just got to hold up the smoker weight and people weight. So I wasn't really worried about gravel.
There it is. Is that finished? You get your lights in there?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty close. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much the stage that it's still at, I guess, right now. Well, I've got some smokers and stuff moved in now.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, so let me ask a question. So you were walking through from your underneath of your porch of your house. That's
Yes.
what that opening is. It
Yes.
looks like you got another opening on the back side.
Yeah, but you can
on the
barely
other side?
see it above the garbage can lid right there. I laid 2 block. I've got a little bit of slope right there. So I had to have something. I basically built a little retaining wall. So that's a 16-inch block wall. And I wanted another way in and out.
Yeah.
Because I go around that side of my house pretty regular. So
Yep.
I just put in an opening over there on that wall.
Yeah, nice.
Well, Jason, I don't know what happened, but I just lost all of our pictures.
Oh.
I can't believe that. I don't know what happened. I don't know where they went. There they are right there. Okay. I moved them. I didn't know I could do that. I just learned something. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Jason, I like that picture. We got plenty of light.
Oh yeah. I was really worried that it wasn't going to be enough because when I hung those lights and got them wired in, it was kind of afternoon. It wasn't fully dark, and I turned them on. And I told Jill, I said, "Man, I may have should have put 3 rows of lights in this thing." And after it got dark, I'm glad that I didn't put 3 rows because they are almost blinding until you get used to them being under there.
Looks like they're reflecting off the concrete too.
Yeah.
Of course, that concrete will get a little darker as it gets older.
Oh yeah.
There's another good shot.
Yeah, you can see there. And I've also changed out my current those fluorescent lights you can see there up under my deck. Well, I had LED lights in them now, but I've taken them down since that picture and replaced them with the lights just like that's under the cook shack.
Are those LEDs?
They are, yes.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. There's a good shot. Before he had the front part on the chair rail there. Now, what are you going to put a bar on that back wall back there, Jason?
Actually, the bar top will be on that right-hand wall right there. You can see I've got that wall dropped down just a little bit. See that back corner back there on that right-hand side? Mm-hmm. The bar top side is dropped down a little bit. That way, when I put the bar tops on, it will come up flush with the other rails.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And there it is. That's done, isn't it?
Yep.
Got that little stainless steel sink in there. Now, how much have you got? Some bar stools and stuff in there now?
I do. I don't have a great. I should have took a better picture. I've got one on my phone that I can try to. Yeah, I've got 8 bar stools. If you can, I've got it pulled up on my phone. It might show up. Well, I've got the camera. Hold on just.
Yeah, let me get that ring up there. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Those.
Yep.
Those are the ones you brought to the store the other day.
It is. Yep. I've painted them. They're all, of course, Go Dogs. They're red and black. I've got 4 black, 4 red. So.
Damn, they're ugly.
He had some nice chairs. He goes and vandalizes them. Gee whiz. You guys ever quit? I don't mind. I like that shot. That's a good one right there.
And
That is-
that's the wall you were retaining wall
Yep.
you were talking about. You built up right there.
It is. Yep. And I was kind of torn on what to do with that wall, but the more that I go out there, it's 2 block high, and it's really a perfect sitting height just to walk in there and sit down on the block wall and hang out. Of course, I've got chairs and stuff, got the bar stools and stuff down there, but it's a very comfy place to sit down. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that for now.
Georgia fan, you got to sit on that damn wall.
That's right. That's right. I like to make you Tennessee fans uncomfortable.
You usually do that every Saturday during the fall. There it is, almost done.
So, okay, that shot right there, you can see where I poured that extra concrete there out in the front, that offset. So that's where the bar top is going to hang out. The bar stools are setting down that wall. Then they're going to be, I'm going to hang another TV on the back wall back there where you can sit at the bar there and eat and watch the ball game.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice. And there's another good shot. That looks like it's done.
Yep.
Now, and what's are there going to be bar stools and a little bit of concrete you poured there?
Yeah.
It's like a room for what, about 4, 5, 6?
It's
maybe?
that's I've got 8 down through there. That's 24 feet down through there. The whole thing
Longer
is
than
30.
it looks.
Yes. Yeah. The whole structure is 34 by 16. And then that bar top from that double post on the left there to the post on the right down that front wall there is 24 feet. So I'll have 24 feet of bar top hanging out.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. 8 bar stools fits in there nicely. And you're not, elbow to elbow.
Not a 3-foot person.
Right.
And sometimes we need that spot.
Yep.
And there it is next to the hacienda.
Yep.
That's not, you used to keep all that barbecue stuff underneath that deck, didn't you?
I do. Yep. Yep. And in my basement there. Yep.
Yeah. Is that like a utility door, that garage door?
No, I've got a half basement under my house.
Okay. But that garage door though, that's not for a car, is it?
Yeah, that's where, if I've got hot rods and stuff here to work on, that's where we put them. Yep. Yeah. You can put a car in there.
Okay. You just drive them through the yard to get in?
Yep. Yep.
Of course.
We're out here in the country.
They do in
man.
Rock Spring.
We're out here in the country. We're out here in the country.
Well, Jason,
Thank you.
good for you. Good
Kudos,
for you,
man. Kudos.
Super nice. Super nice. I love to look at the Facebook site, barbecue sheds and shacks and things like that. And some of them are really nice. Some of them are kind of thrown together, but you can tell the people are proud of them.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't seem like it matters, what level people build them on. It seems like they're always proud of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And
Jason,
I was really shocked at the reactions and the comments and stuff that it got in that group when I posted it in that group. I'm still getting notifications on my phone almost daily of people on that post that I made in that group.
You're probably getting love letters.
Doesn't surprise me at all. And you should get them.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a great product, man. You did a good job and people are interested.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, it's simple, but very functional. It's not a complicated structure. It's not all that fancy. I don't have all that stacked stone and all that, but it's very, very functional. I've got power. I've got plumbing. I put plenty of outlets. I've got 10 outlets in that thing. So I've got plenty of power and
Wise man.
hot and cold water out there. So
It will always evolve. Year after year, you'll come up with something or want something or
oh yeah.
and it'll evolve.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I've
All
still got
that-
to hang my TV. I've got some tidying ups to do when it comes springtime. I got to do my bar tops, and I still got to bury gutter drains and stuff like that. But yeah, it'll take me a few years, for that thing to get like I want it and make it home.
No, how many TVs you going to have out there?
Right now there's 2. When I add the other one in the new cook shack, there'll be 3 TVs out there.
And how big are they?
2 55s and a 43.
That's good. You get rid of that 43.
Well,
Is that big?
it's up here on the deck, and that's the one Jill watches up here on the porch. And my ceiling height, I was limited on ceiling height.
Yeah, and it's not going anywhere, by the way, right?
Oh no. She sits out there in the evening and watches her
And I don't
shows.
blame her. Good for
Have,
her.
have you seen those TVs at Walmart? How cheap they are?
Oh, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how cheap
unbelievable.
TVs
It's
have gotten.
unbelievable.
I think they're throwaways now.
Well,
You
and
get-
that's
you-
what, I was
The
a
money
little
is you get
concerned.
2 or 3 years.
Well,
you know?
yeah, they're throwaways.
I was a little concerned to where I'm going to hang this one. If I get a good blowing rain from the south under the cook shack, it might get a little damp. But I was like, you know what? $300, go get you another one. You
You can buy nice outdoor covers for them.
I seen that earlier.
Mine. So I will tell you that no matter what, if you get you one of those good covers, that they really do a great job and they cover them well, and they don't allow water in. I mean,
Okay.
it'd have to be one heck of a blowing rain.
Yeah, I was looking online earlier at stuff like that, and I did actually run across those weatherproof covers for them. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely get one for that one, because my other 2, they don't get wet. They've been down there for a couple of years now, and I've had no issues with them.
I was in Hilton Head one year, and we stayed at the I think it's a Marriott then, and they had a little tiki shack down there, and they were closing up because a big storm was coming, and they had a quick connect on the cable thing that goes in. Of course, we don't even need that anymore. And he unplugged that thing and he just whipped it off the wall. I'm not kidding. It was 6 seconds.
And gone.
It was 6 seconds, and then they made a cabinet that was about that tall, about that narrow, and he just shoved that whole television in there.
Okay, cool deal.
So, maybe might be something to think of. I don't know.
And I
What
thought
do I-
about even fabbing me up a like a folding mount to where it'll fold up flat against the bottom of the ceiling when it's not in use. But I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
like I
Yeah,
said, it will constantly evolve as I go along.
One thing doing it that way, you got to worry about the bird's nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete's got
I had a problem with it. That's what I'm
Okay.
telling you.
Okay.
a dove family that keeps coming back.
Well, I've
And I
got them
read-
little sweeps or something that try to build up under my deck. They'll try to make them little mud nest up there in the corner of my deck now. It drives me insane.
Well, Jason, I can't wait to come down there and see
Yeah.
it in real life. I think Pete and I have been trying to plan a trip down to was it Wardlaw's?
Wardlaw's, yep.
Yeah, the barbecue place down there in Lafayette.
Yeah.
And if we come down there, we'll maybe swing through Rock Spring and
Yeah. Yeah, if
surprise
you,
you and check that out.
when
Or
you
call
come
you
down-
and go with us.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Yeah. When you come down 27 and go to Wardlaw's, when you come through Rock Springs, you're 2.5 miles from my house right there.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
that's nice and close.
Yep.
We need to do that maybe. Are they open on Sundays?
They're
I
open
don't
Thursday,
think so.
Friday, Saturday.
Thursday,
Yep.
Friday, Saturday.
Open or they open for lunch, shut down, open back up I think.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got the winning recipe down there. He's
Oh,
brilliant.
He's got real good food. Yep.
Oh
But yeah, I would even love to, and even if it's next year when football season gets cranked back up or whenever, I'd love to have a Owl's Nest throwdown here.
Oh, that'd be great. You could host the Georgia Tennessee game.
Oh, don't tempt me
We
with a
win.
good time.
And if we win, we can burn that thing down.
You'll have to deal with Miss Grilling with Red if you do that.
Hey, you want to hang with us while we do the food look? Do you
Okay.
care?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you care? All
Yeah,
right.
just my anniversary. I'm good.
Yeah, it's just you'll get another one.
You got a heck of a wife, that's all I can say.
That's right.
She's a good one, buddy.
know,
She's a good one.
oh,
24 years today.
How many?
Old
How-
number one. Old number one. She's a good one.
Yeah,
How many
24.
years? 24.
24 years.
Beat you by a couple.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
42.
I'm a young pup though, man.
I know you
Yeah,
are.
you're a baby. Here is Andrew Edwards. I met Andrew about, gosh, it's been 10 years now. And he's been coming in and out of the store. And Andrew goes somewhere and he has a big cook for Boy Scouts. And he sent a bunch of pictures up. And he bought an old Superior that I had, a gravity feed, one of the first cookers that I bought. And he's loaded that thing up with looks like chicken wings, and he's got 2 big old pork loins down there. And here's his briskets. Check that out. They're looking good.
Yeah.
And here it is.
He definitely knows how to pack the meat in.
Yeah,
there.
look at that. Look at that. He definitely knows how to cook them. That thing is beautiful. Look at that big old smoke ring on that thing. Of course, this is what he used when you come to the Owl's Nest barbecue. This is what you get, and that's kind of our standard. That's kind of the kit, I guess, if we were to put a kit together. And this is the picture that I like. That's who he did it for. That's the whole group of people. Isn't that nice?
Cool.
That's cool.
That is really nice. Looks like they're having some sort of a ceremony, whatever Boy Scouts do. I want a Boy Scout.
That
so.
almost looks like the bass fishing, like the high
Maybe
school
it is a bass fishing thing.
Yeah, they've got that looks like bass fishing shirts on, like the high school bass fishing teams.
That's what it is. It wasn't Boy Scouts; it was bass fishing. So there it is, and I thought that was really cool. Andrew's a great guy. He's a great guy, and man, he really did the food too. Jason Clark checking in with some chicken wings, and look at that. Pete's Rotel dip right next to him. Pete, I meant to tell you, a guy called the station, Tim Boyd. Now, I don't know if it was the Tim Boyd, but he wanted Pete's Rotel dip recipe. He called the station. Tanya, we were back there doing a video, and Tanya came back there with the phone. Said, "Can you call?" I said, "No." I said, "Just take a message." And he gave the phone number, and I said, "Call him back and get his email address." And so I attached him I've got your Rotel dip on the computer, and I emailed him your recipe. So people call for that.
That's good.
It's so good.
That's what's great about these pictures. People call or come in and ask about what they've seen on here, what you cooked, Jason, what other people have cooked. I saw this on your show. Do you got this? Do you do that?
Yeah.
So yeah, nice.
Here, Jeff checking in with us off the road. Jeff, of course, down in Panama City. I don't know if he's back or not.
Well,
that's his surf and turf. I guess those are, what are they called? Scallops. Looks like he's got a little ribeye there, and a little scallop, some corn, and looks like a tomato. And I don't know what that other thing is. Could that be an onion?
Looks like an onion.
Yeah. It looks like it's good food, though. I like that. Michael Overholt checking in. Look at those ribs.
Great color.
Look at those ribs. Yeah, Michael.
Got to do it in an hour and a half.
Michael Williams
make them look like that.
Was a little jealous on that. I'll bet. Michael can do that too. Those look good. Nice pullback. It's a good looking rib, Michael Overholt. And Michael Williams checking in with some good looking chicken wings. Look like they're smoked wings with a little crispy texture. We know Michael can do wings. Steve Davidson also checking in. Look at that chicken wing madness right there that he and his buddies did this past weekend.
Yeah,
some wings.
Yeah,
SR had a big cook. Him and Randy did a lot of wings. Yesterday.
I saw. I don't know if you have a picture of her, put it out, but Rondell had cooked.
Rondell's,
like 500 or some wings.
That guy there.
Remember? Yeah,
that's Rondell's right there.
I forget how many he said they cooked, but it was a lot.
Look, and you can tell Rondell. Let's see. Well, both of them. Well, Steve and Randy's look like they're kind of maybe just thrown on there a little bit. But you can tell Rondell. You can tell he's a TVA guy. Look how they're lined up. You can tell he's got that TVA gene in him. Structured, lined up, looking nice and good. They both look great. I love those colors you got on there, Steve. Those are fantastic. And Ronald's looks like they're just getting put on. Sean Cosby checking in too. I admire people that cook barbecue for a living. And then when they go home, their families expect them to cook barbecue. And of course, Sean will do anything in the world for his family. and looks like he's got some. I don't know what that is. That looks like some.
Smoked cream cheese.
Yeah, on the right there.
Yeah.
And the rest
Looks
of
like
it,
some
taco stuff.
taco. It looks like he's gonna make tacos,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
burritos, tacos.
Yeah,
But
something like that.
on the left there, he said that was his smoked queso.
Oh, it is. He's got it thrown in there. He just hadn't melted.
Oh, he just haven't
Yeah.
melted it.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the beginnings of his smoked queso.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So he just hasn't finished it yet. Thomas Damon checking in from Germany.
Man, that's a good looking piece of meat.
What is that?
I'm honestly, I don't know if it's, I don't know. Is that?
It's got to be a pork because this was his next picture, pulled pork.
Okay. Okay. So
You think that's
is
what a
shank
pork
or
roast-
something?
You think that was
I
a
think
pork?
it's pork shank.
Shank, I believe.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
You
I'm
had
not
two
100%
Victor
on
shank?
that.
I don't know. It's in Germany.
I think the pigs are bigger over
It
there.
could be bigger there, you know.
I like the
I mean,
look of the
they're-
ingredients though in the background. Look at
It's
some of
actually not as big as it looks. You're right.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was looking back there too, going,
what in
I
the
don't have
world.
any of them.
Yeah.
That black thing says BBQ, BBQUE. That's how they said.
Sauerkraut juice, Coke.
Is that what that is? Sauerkraut
What's
juice.
the next? What's setting next to the sauerkraut? Is that like a?
That's maple syrup.
Looks
I
like a
think.
syrup.
It's ahorn syrup. What the heck is ahorn syrup?
Well, they probably sell it at Aldi's. That's where Aldi's is from, Germany.
Okay,
So I'm sure it's where you got it.
it looks great though.
There's his pulled pork. You know. Thomas said he was watching the Super Bowl. That's 12:30 a.m.
Sure.
kickoff time, or 12:40 a.m. kickoff time in Germany. So you got to be quite a football fan to stay up and
Isn't
watch
it
that.
amazing the amount of Eagles fans and Chief fans around the world?
Oh, it's amazing the football.
You know,
The football. You know where the NFL's kicking off next year, don't you? First game, Australia.
nice.
First
Cool.
game's gonna be in Australia.
That them tickets are cheap.
Yeah, I saw today the talking heads on ESPN were saying what a great match it would be for the Titans and Aaron Rodgers. I just said no, don't even go there. Could you imagine after the year they had with a young guy bringing in a wheelchair bound guy? That'd be awful. Now look at this. That is Travis McDonough. Travis came in the store on Saturday, and we were talking about wings. He was wanting a recipe. Look at that stack of wings, guys. Have you ever seen anything like that?
It got them stacked in there. That's for sure.
I'd definitely be worried about them. You'd have to be moving them around to make sure some of them get cooked properly. That's for sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's cooking. He's just keeping them warm. I would think 'cause you couldn't possibly cook them like that. I don't think, because the ones in the middle would never get cooked. It'd be insulated. But I thought that was a great picture that Travis sent us. He's a nice fellow. Him and his buddy came in there, and they're real nice guys, real nice fellows. So, what's going to be the first event for the Reds Cook Shack?
I don't really know yet. I don't know, maybe a big baseball game or something. I'm not sure. I've already done some small cooks myself in there, but I've not had all the guys and stuff over yet for a big cook.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe 4th of July party or something like that. I don't know.
You need to christen that thing with a bottle.
That's a great idea, Pete. That's a great idea. You're going to come. You're going to come to the christening?
Take one of your bottles of Pappy over there. You can break it off on that 6x6.
I would share anything I got with him.
Well,
He
if we
knows
do-
that.
If we do a Cook Shack break in, I want you to be there, Pete.
I'll do my best.
Brent Hilliard wants to know how many cookers are in that cook area, Jason.
So right now I have a pellet cooker, a gravity feed, my little bullseye, Rectech bullseye, and a griddle is what I have in there at the moment. But I got to get some stuff situated around. I don't really want to crowd it up too much. I just wanted to try to free up some, other space in my basement. So I've got 5 in there right now, and it's nice and cozy in there now. So that might be all I put under the roof.
Mally Davis says Jason Penley is a stud. Is Mally a male or female?
Mally is a male.
Oh, good. Okay. Obviously he's a close friend, I'm sure.
He is. He's a good kid. I like Mally a lot. He went to school with my daughter, actually. Mally's a good kid. I love him a lot.
Well, you are a stud, Jason. Anything you do turns out good.
I appreciate that, man.
And
I try hard.
Yeah, we're going to talk to you about our bar situation at the Owl's Nest Barbecue as Pete and I journey towards our goal of opening up the Owl's Nest Bar and Grill.
Good deal.
Hey, don't forget, Jason, you say you want to be signed up for the rib contest, right?
Yeah, put me in it.
You're number 6, so we got 6 more to go. If you want to sign up, you can text me at 423-593-6588, and we'll get you in it. We're going to be cutting off at 12. Don't forget our buddies from Chatted Up Sports have already committed, fellas, to judging the ribs. They had such a good time doing the chili. They're ready to come back and do the ribs.
Well, half of them just wanted to get it to try the rib because all the ribs that went to one side when they
yeah. Michael put ribs in his chili, and the other side was jealous.
Yeah.
So that was going to be a good thing. Jason, thank you so much. We appreciate you, man.
Thank y'all.
We'll see you. Come see us. We'll
Jason.
talk about that bar, Jason Penley from Rock Spring, Georgia, in the creator and manufacturer of probably the greatest, I'd say the greatest cook shack in these parts. That's
definitely nice. Jason does a good job on anything.
Yeah,
I love that he's very meticulous, and he likes to, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
Yeah,
and I like that because that's the way I feel about it as well.
If you're just joining us, there it is, right there. That's his house. The cook shack's on the right. The one on the left's the house, and the one on the right is the cook shack. So look at that. That is just so nice. Nice colors, blends right in.
My wife would be saying, "Where's the pool? It's going in first."
Man, I don't want no big hole in the ground. Pete, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
All right.
We missed you Saturday. Hope you're back Saturday. Coming up this Saturday, we haven't decided what we're going to do yet, but we will post it on our Facebook page. Follow us on Facebook, Owl's Nest Barbecue, on Instagram, Owl's Nest Barbecue, and on YouTube at Owl's Nest Barbecue Show. All of the videos that we do, including this one, are posted on YouTube. If you want to go back and watch them, feel free. We appreciate it. But please subscribe. I don't want anybody watching for free. Don't do that to us. We're up to 777.
It's good. Keep them rolling.
We are hammering towards 1,000. And a person who we may give a grill to number 1,000. We may say 1,000 gets a grill. And
wow,
we might do that.
1,000, lucky number.
Yeah, it could be the person that gets the grill.
Go call your 450 or how much? How many did you say we're up to?
777.
Yeah. So you know what? 23, 230 more.
Yeah. So that'll be a good deal.
Call all your friends and neighbors.
All right, man. We're out of here.
See ya.
Come by and see us. Come by the store and buy something.
People on the product. And I think for us, we've had some really good retailers. We were just talking about one today that came on with us, Owl's Nest Barbecue. He's awesome. But he sold a lot of product.
Oh, God. God, don't you ever divorce her. She wouldn't last. She'd make a wing like this. She wouldn't last.
Cooking so good, they almost look mushy, but they're not.
That is delicious. Doing its thing.
But it was
God,
good.
these tri-tips are going to be. They're going to be unbelievable.
I'm
Tim,
excited.
you're looking for on them to get off 120.